Trailblazers. The do-it-all, defensive-minded Scotty Barnes is a flat-out winner, and he's looking to show it tonight as they get ready for action at AT&T Center. Blazers, Spurs, coming right up. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, they've got Adebayo. Morant is out there with Kobe. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Banchero in at the 4 slot. And for the Spurs, McAdoo out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Bird, and it's Francis in at the point. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And here is McGrady. Pass to Francis. Shoots it up. No good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. McGrady against Kobe. Here's the floater. And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, his strategy defensively is about containing them in transition. He wants his guys to try and control the pace and the tempo. Turn this game into a little bit more of a half-court defensive contest. It's a tall order, but that's what he wants. Guys?
Thanks, David. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Here's Francis, guarded by Morant. Francis passes to Green. It's deflected. Granger right side. Knocked away. Stolen by Bird. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever. Shoots better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
And both free throws good for McAdoo.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
Well, I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did. In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Now here's Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Granger. Outside, Kobe. Tries again. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Here's Francis. Guarded by Morant. Now the pass to McAdoo. The Spurs working the ball around now. Shot by McGrady. San Antonio again missing.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Bryant. That one doesn't drop. And the Spurs going the other way now. Out left to the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
And Adebayo drops them both. Spurs trail by 4. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
For the Trailblazers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Shane Battier subbed in for Banchero. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out. Trailblazers leading by 4. Granger kicks to Morant. Outside, Kobe. Driving to the basket. Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game. An ability to just see it before it happens.
Now, here is McGrady. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Bryant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot by Turner no good. Spurs trail by 6. Here's McGrady. Rebounded by Battier.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Morant. 8 points for him. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Spurs. Bird with the ball. Francis's shot is off.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
On the wing, Green. Here's Francis.
Oh, yes! And I have to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Once again, fans, let's give a big hand to your
Portland leading by 6.
Spurs dance team.
Outside Westbrook. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
At the line for the
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Blazers.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
Now, here is McGrady. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Westbrook against McGrady. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Westbrook.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Spurs trail by 11. McGrady passes to Middleton. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. He gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Portland leading by 13. Stolen by Middleton. Here's McAdoo. Oh, how about that slam?
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
McGrady against Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
And they'll get another chance. And it's sent back by Turner. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Shane Battier is out there with Turner. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
And it's sent back by Turner. The putback, and staying with the play, Lopez. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Trailblazers. He kicks it to Battier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers